the 9th of August 2018. Sheriff Proctor, Coach, Rana Reider, Club, Birchfield Harriers, Lorraine Ugen, Shawn Jackson, Thames Valley, and Jazmin Sawyers, Lance Brauman, City of Stoke, made history in Berlin with Britain set to have 3 women's long jumpers contest a European Championships final for the first time in almost half a century. Proctor, Ugen and Sawyers all did enough in qualifying on the third morning of the championships to advance to the final, something Great Britain. There was also a clean sweep of progression to the men's 800 meters semi-finals from Elliot Giles, John Bigg, Birchfield Harriers, Guy Learmonth, Henry Gray, Lass Wade, and Daniel Roden, Richard Thurston, Woodfield Green Essex ladies. World Indoor and Commonwealth champion Katarina Johnson-Thompson, Bertrand Valsin, Liverpool leads the heptathlon after solid efforts in the 100 meters hurdles and high jump, while Jade Lally, Zane Dukeman, Shaftesbury Barnett, and David King, James Hillier, City of Plymouth, followed suit after the women's discus qualifying and men's 110 meters hurdles heats. World number 1 Ugen was the first of the 3 British women in the long jump to surpass the 6.67 meters automatic qualifying mark with a second-round effort of 6.70 meters, 0.3 meters per second, after a foul first up, good enough for 4th overall. Ugen said, "Now I know what my runway is going to be. I can start from that point for 6.70 meters on Saturday and hopefully get the rest of the 6 jumps in legally. Qualifying is all about doing enough to get through. I am feeling alright. I was expecting all of us to make it through. The British girls are really strong right now." Proctor saved her best jump until last with a 6.75 meters, 0.7 meters per second effort that saw her progress with the second best jump overall. She said, "It seems like I have a pattern for preliminary rounds, but I live to see another day and that's all that matters. I'm going to come out and attack for the final. I'm confident, fit and ready, and it's at night, so that's better for me. I've grown a lot over the years. In the past I would have choked and made some silly mistakes, but I was able to put it together and get it right." Sawyers ensured an historic trio of European finalists as she qualified in 9th with a final round attempt of 6.64 meters, minus 0.4 meters per second. She said, "I have jumped a PB this year and I am feeling confident. As much as I would have liked to have done it in one jump, I am really happy with that, especially because we have got such a break now. It was a tryout and now I have got measure of it. I can take that to the final. We wanted all 3 of us in the final. You've got to have all 3 in the final to have a British 1, 2, 3. In the men's 800 meters heats, Giles found himself in a tough race, and after his initial route was blocked off in the final 100 meters, he recovered well to dip into 3rd place in 1 minute 48 seconds and 5 milliseconds, securing automatic qualification for the final. Giles said, "That guy out there, Bosnia's Abedan Muhezinovic. He was racing, but boy did he step in and step out. It was harsh. He stepped in, I tried to go the other side, then he stepped out. I was thinking, what are you doing? Then I was going down the home straight thinking, no way am I losing this, I've done too much, so I tried to go again. I dipped, but I didn't know if I got it and I came away with this war wound." Shows off scrape on torso. Roden ran a measured race to kick away in the final 75 meters and earn himself the 3rd automatic spot in the final, clocking 1 minute 46 seconds and 59 milliseconds in the process. He said, "I have done European Juniors, World Juniors, European Under-23s before and the anniversary games this year, so I've been building up. I believe that no one is too good to be beaten. I may not have the experience of some of these guys, but in the 800 meters anything can happen. You've just got to position yourself well." Learmonth, by comparison, needed to rely on a fastest loser spot to ensure his place in the semis after finishing 5th in his heat. His time of 1 minute 46 seconds and 75 milliseconds saw him progress as the 2nd fastest loser and book his place in tomorrow's semifinals. He said, "I felt a bit flat. I felt like I was trying to cover everyone's move when I should have just ran my own race and then sat and kicked, which was the plan. I just wasted energy going around trying to cover everything, but anyway I'm through, I'll just rest up and get ready for tomorrow. It's been a bit of a scare but I'll be fine by tomorrow. World Indoor and Commonwealth champion Johnson Thompson opened up her campaign with a season's best of 13.34 in the 100 meters hurdles and then moved to the top of the standings with a best of 1.91 meters in the high jump. That equaled Johnson Thompson's highest leap outdoors this season, with Olympic and world champion Nafi Thiam settling for the same mark to leave the Brit in the lead over the Belgian by 51 points with a total of 2,193. Elsewhere on the track, King clocked 13.65, 0.6 meters per second, to reach the semi-finals of the men's 110 meters hurdles, coming through his heat in second place. In the field, Lally progressed to the final of the women's discus as one of the best 12 throwers after a first-round effort of 57.71 meters proved good enough for 11th place overall. Her Ugen Sawyers Harriers failed to advance from her pool after only managing a best throw of 52.37 meters, short of the 58.50 meters qualifying mark.